7 possible future allied races. Have you ever wondered what allied races we would eventually see in Battle for Azeroth? Today, we'll be taking a look at 7 possible neutral allied races. So let's get started. Now, want more go? Prepare for Battle for Azeroth? Profession leveling? Be sure to go ahead and click on that subscribe button below, and I'll give you all of these things and much more. Let's take a look at the races that I feel we'll see as neutral allied races and why. But first, what does it mean to have a neutral allied race? Kind of like we do now with the Pandarians, who leveled to a starting zone and then they automatically get to choose Horde or Alliance. So much like that, the neutral allied races would get to choose Horde or Alliance. A Yeti. Now, Yetis are large, furry humanoids that usually live in or around caves. Some of the varieties of Yetis in colder regions breathe ice. And Yetis can be found in Feralas, Hillsbrad Foothills, Winterspring, Alterac Mountains, and they can also be found in Northrend and in some parts of Pandaria, which is why I feel the Yeti will be a neutral allied race. Next, the satyr. Now, the satyr of Kalimdor suffered great losses by members of both the Alliance and the Horde, and most of their leaders were killed. But it's most likely that some of these groups still exist. And I feel that this is going to be a possible neutral allied race. The Mogu. Once more of the heroes of the Horde and Alliance were called forth to take on this threat, doing so in the midst of their own dark and bloody war, reignited the decimation of Theramore and the betrayal that split Kalimdor. Now, waging war on 2 fronts is not easy, and the Shadowpan had no interest in anything more than using the power of both factions to put down a more clear and present danger, the Sorok. Now, Sorok are also a race of lizard men from the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, choosing several particularly sturdy varieties of a local reptile designed to be smart enough to use weapons and fight for the Mogu. But over the years, some escaped, and I believe that the Mogu and the Sorok are absolutely a neutral allied race. The Tolbear appear to have their own language, but they can also interact with both Horde and Alliance. It's also not outside of the realm of possibility that they speak Titan, the language of their creators. Now, with very little known about this race, it would place them in the neutral allied race spot. And the Furbog. After the war, the emissaries from both the Alliance and the Horde, advised by the Night Elves and the Taurens, I kind of expect, approached the Furbogs and invited them into the affiliations, but they declined both. Perhaps it was their reluctance to choose between their friends, the Night Elves and the Tauren. They do seem to be closer to the Night Elves, but I don't think they want to claim themselves as enemies of the Tauren simply by association. For this reason, I feel that they are definitely going to be a neutral allied race. And finally, the Aroka, heirs of Iraq, in Raven speech. They are keenly intelligent race native to Draenor, otherwise known as the Bird People, and they have an affinity for arcane magic and secrecy. Most of them are aggressive to both Alliance and Horde, although there are friendly members of the Aroka to be found if you look close enough. For this reason, I feel that they best fit in the neutral category of allied races. Now, did I leave anything out? Do you disagree with one or more of the races that we've talked about here as being neutral? If so, let me know in the comments section below. For now, be sure to give a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel because it would be greatly appreciated. As always, have a great day.